First meeting to order, please.
Adequate notice of this meeting was provided in accordance with Chapter 231, Public Law of 1975.
Okay, I'd like to call for solemn meditation, please. Before I forget, I just want to wish everybody a very safe Thanksgiving this year. All right. Let's see, who's going to be commissioner who wants to do this, the pledge? How about Commissioner Romero?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Here.
Commissioner Lodes. Here. Commissioner Sorrow.
Here.
Commissioner Marchand.
Here.
Commissioner Taylor. Present. Deputy Director Romero.
Here.
Director Soleo.
Here.
Do I have a motion and second to accept and dispense with the reading of the minutes from the last public meeting?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Correspondence dated October 22nd, 2024, the Atlantic County Board of County Commissioners notified the Cumberland County Board of Commissioners of a resolution adopted at a meeting on October 15th, 2024, urging the state of New Jersey to take an incremental and targeted approach to adopting proposed protecting against climate change threat and resilient environments and landscape rules. In correspondence dated October 23rd, 2024, South Jersey Gas notified the county commissioners of a notice of filing and public hearing in the matter of the petition of South Jersey Gas Company to revise levels of its societal benefits clause charges and its transportation initiation clause charge BPU docket number GR240705449. In an email dated October 28, 2024, the Monmouth County Board of County Commissioners notified the Cumberland County Board of Commissioners of Resolution 2024-0839, adopted at a meeting on October 24, 2024, urging the state of New Jersey to take an incremental and targeted approach to adopting proposed protecting against climate change threat and resilient environments and landscape rules. In correspondence dated November 12, 2024, Atlantic City Electric notified the Cumberland County Commissioners of a notice of filing and public hearings in the matter of combined and consolidated application of Atlantic City Electric Company to adjust the level of its rider RGGI rate associated with the Legacy Solar Renewable Energy Certificate Financing Program BPU docket number ER240705534. We have a presentation.
We have a presentation? Okay.
Thank you for the opportunity to come speak to you this evening to present our Cumberland County Local Road Safety Plan. My name is Jennifer Marandino. I'm the Executive Director of the South Jersey Transportation Planning Organization. Commissioner Taylor serves as a liaison on our board from your board to our organization. Our agency is responsible for regional transportation planning in our 4-county region, so including Cumberland County, also are serving Atlantic, Cape May, and Salem counties. We essentially serve as a technical resource to our county partners and provide access to federal funds that you otherwise would not have available if not for the existence of the MPO. So tonight I have with me our consultant team, Dave Kuhn with GPI, to provide an overview of our countywide local road safety plan. The plan itself focuses on eliminating fatalities and serious injury crashes on your county and municipal roadway system. The plan incorporates what's called a safe system approach, so I won't go into the details, but that's really the foundation of the plan. It's based upon 6 principles. Again, I won't go into all of those, but 2 of them I want to sort of call to your attention that I think that we can all sort of agree upon. Death and serious injuries are absolutely unacceptable, and humans make mistakes. So that essentially serves as the foundation of the plan as you're going through. Dave won't touch upon them, but it's, like I said, it's one of the core factors that we incorporated. So we at SJPO are really excited about being able to present this plan to you. We are one of the smallest MPOs. There's 3 MPOs that cover the state of New Jersey. We are the smallest, and yet we're able to provide each of our 4 counties the opportunity to complete and be involved in our countywide plan. The plan is really meant not to be a plan that's sitting on the shelf. It's meant to be implemented. So you'll hear Dave talk about a year 3 implementation effort that will keep on for 1 more year after the 2 years that we've just accomplished. And you'll see a lot of priority locations and different things that Dave will talk about. But what I would challenge you all to do is to really take safety, to heart, right? So each of us have our own responsibility. You want to get home safely. I want to get home safely. If we all make that our goal, we can, essentially eliminate roadway fatalities. So with that as a background, I'll let Dave kind of give you the details of the plan. Sorry.
Thank you, Jennifer. Good evening, everyone. So we hope to get you copies of the plan the next day or so. This is going to be kind of the big picture. This is the highlights of the plan before you have a chance to read the plan. So what we would like to do is we would like to ask the commissioners for a resolution of support for the plan, as well as the goal of 50% reduction in fatalities and serious injuries by 2050. So again, what is a local road safety plan? It's an action plan. This action plan is over the next 5 years, a horizon of the next 5 years, with looking to reduce fatal and serious injury crashes on county municipal roads, not state highways, focuses on the county municipal roads. And those strategies to reduce fatalities and serious injuries are infrastructure, as well as behavioral or non-infrastructure types of strategies. And Jennifer mentioned the safe system approach, which aligns a little bit with what's also known often as the 4 E's: education, enforcement, emergency response, and engineering. And then we have equity as another lens on all of that as we move forward. I wanted to mention it's important to understand that this plan, why is it important? Because the recommendations coming out of this plan, and this plan is built to be eligible as a US DOT Safe Streets for All action plan. So that program through the US DOT provides funding for implementation grants, which are like design and construction type of grants, as well as supplemental planning grants. But in order to apply, you have to have an eligible action plan. So this local road safety plan will meet all those requirements. Requirements that are, and I'm just not going to read all these to you, but it's number 1 is leadership, commitment, and goal setting, planning, structure, safety analysis, engagement and collaboration. Equity is considered, policy and process changes, so policy documents and guidance that the counties and municipalities have. Are there ways to strengthen them in terms of a safety focus, strategy and project selection, and then progress and transparency. So those are the 8 key components of the plan that are required by US DOT. We have a steering committee that has been along the way, all the way through. Doug Whitaker, who's here tonight. Thank Doug for chairing the committee and made an effort to involve all the municipalities we could get to be involved in the development of this plan. So certainly appreciate the representation we have from municipalities. So we started this back in fall of 2022. And as part of that, we've had multiple steering committee meetings, but we also had 3 different stakeholder workshops along the way. I want to thank Director Saleo for came out to at least 2 of them and been an active participant in those workshops as we went through the process of developing this plan. So those were very fruitful as we move forward, and here we are tonight with the County Commissioners meeting, and hopefully we can have the plan approved and move forward with implementation next month. Mentioned that we're looking for a resolution to support a goal. So the US DOT action plan requirements require that a goal be set and adopted. by elected officials for reducing fatalities and serious injuries, and this was discussed with the steering committee, and we looked at different alternatives, and the steering committee landed on this goal of a 50% reduction in fatal and serious injury crashes by 2050. So the local road safety plan is focused on where it can do the most good. And how we did that is we looked at the crash attributes that are happening on Cumberland County's county municipal roads. In this chart, if you can read the bottom, there are different attributes that are associated with crashes. And these come from the DOT's crash reports that municipal and state police file when there's a crash, and they identify these different characteristics for crashes. So you can see lane departure, aggressive driver, et cetera, older driver. A crash may have more than one attribute. So, these crashes are not separate. They may be counted more than one time. But when you look at this data for Cumberland County, we discussed it with the steering committee, and the steering committee decided on lane departure, pedestrians and bicyclists, intersections, and aggressive drivers as the emphasis areas for the plan. And certainly may ask, why not drowsy and distracted driving? And the reason that was not selected is because many of the countermeasures that relate to aggressive drivers will also apply to drowsy and distracted. So the steering committee recommended these 4 emphasis areas. We tried to keep them to a
Excuse me, just one second.
Yes.
Will this be in the plan that you give us?
Yes.
Because I'm just having a tough time reading it. That's
Yes.
what I'm asking. All right.
Yeah.
It will be in it, right?
It will be in there, yes, absolutely. Yeah.
The presentation slides will also be on the website?
Yes, we can post them on the website, yeah. Okay, so on the infrastructure side, what we did is we looked at a combination to develop the infrastructure priorities. It's a combination of a data analysis, data-driven approach, as well as stakeholder engagement. And on the data side, we looked at what are the crash numbers for across the county municipal roads, crashes in total, and then we also looked at the fatal and serious injury crashes, which are known as the high injury network. So we looked at those areas, where are they happening, discussed those with the steering committee. We also looked at something called the systemic analysis, which is another way to look at the crash data. So historically, you look at where the crash is happening. But the systemic treatment is a more proactive way. So what you do is you see where a crash is happening and where are the roadway characteristics where they're happening, and where are there similar roadway segments, et cetera, with those characteristics, which may not have a history, but they may be a risk. So we looked at those as well, and where do those things line up. So we came up with a scoring system to try to score everything together between the hot spots and the systemic analysis, and discussed it with the steering committee to come up with what are the priority locations. And those were discussed in the steering committee. We also discussed them at the workshops as well. So these are the locations, and let me just put out there that these are not defined projects. They have not been scoped out. These are really locations that have risen to the top based on the data analysis and the discussions with the committee. So the first one is Orchard Road and Vineland from Sherman Avenue to Elm Road. Next is Sharp Street in Millville from Columbia Avenue to High Street. Our third location is North Laurel Street in Bridgeton from North Street to south of Laurel Heights Drive. Mays Landing Road, Morris River Township, Union Road to Deerwood Avenue. Main Road in the city of Vineland from south of Linda Lane to East Landis Avenue, and east of North South Spring Road. Priority location 6 is Rhodestown Road, Tattletown Jericho Road, and Stowe Creek. And then we also, in our systemic look, we identified 34 segments in the county which would be good locations to install wider edge lines, 6-inch edge lines. So historically, Edge lines are 4 inches. FHWA research has shown that a wider edge line is more visible and actually correlates with reduced crashes. So we've identified 34 segments where installing wider edge lines would be helpful. We've also identified 172 locations, stop-controlled intersections where supplemental warning messages or pavement markings would be valuable as well. Those are listed, those locations will be listed in the plan. We have them as well in the appendix. So on the behavioral side, we discussed these with the committee and at the workshops, and I'm not going to go through every bullet, but the strategies, are these 4 major areas: awareness using social media, raising awareness of safety, raising awareness through other kinds of public programs, education through schools, and enforcement. So these were some of the actions on the right, are some of the items that were identified as actions that were seen to be implementable over the next few years. And as part of the implementation process, we would work on seeing what could be done and what's already being done. Maybe there's some work that's being done already in school districts or towns, et cetera, and what could be best practices that could be applied on a broader scale. So what happens next, provided the county commissioners approve the plan, we hope to begin implementation, as I said, and this 2-year plan development process, when it will move into the implementation side. We will be on board, as Jennifer said, over the next year to assist the counties and the municipalities on the implementation side, whether it's application, development, or actions for non-infrastructure strategies. And we understand that the prioritization of the locations in that plan are subject to resource availability and the priorities of the county and the municipalities. So we expect the steering committee will remain in place, and we will, ensure that we continue to communicate with the stakeholders. So again, we are looking for a resolution of support for the plan, as well as a resolution supporting the goal. And that's our presentation. Any questions?
Did any law enforcement as part of the committee?
Yes.
Police.
We did have law enforcement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
down the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, do you get involved with helping the counties acquire funds as well?
We will assist with applications. So we talked about the Safe Streets for All program, which is a competitive through USDOT. We're going to assist with that application process. The other program that I didn't mention is through the SJTPO. It's the Highway Safety Improvement Program, local safety program it's also known as. So that's another opportunity to apply for implementation grants. So they're both federal funds, but they're 2 different programs.
Right, one is administered through our Highway and SJTPO. If you're familiar with the Cumberland County Bicycle Pedestrian Safety Action Plan, there are 4 locations that are being advanced from that plan into design assistance. There are 2 locations in Millville, 1 in Bridgeton, and
2 in Bridgeton, 2 in Millville,
and 1 in Vineland.
1 in Vineland, and then the other 2 locations in Vineland were actually funded through a Safe Streets for All grant that the city acquired for 2 portions of Chestnut Avenue.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, so Doug is very familiar with our local safety program.
He's familiar with everything. He's been somebody who's really on quite a bit. He's been very proactive in some of the actions that we have had in the past, say, 6 months. And we've resolved, well, not resolved, but put some Band-Aids on some of those problems out with. So, but thank you. Appreciate it. Anyone else? Any questions? Okay. Thank you, Dave.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Do I have a motion and second to open public comment to resolutions only?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, anybody for public comment, as soon as they're done unhooking themselves? We've got one, hold on 1 second, sir. All good?
Yep, thank you.
Okay. Thank you again for your time, much appreciated. State your name, where you're from, shoe size.
Dean Helicopter Deerfield. I see resolution 695 for Triad, where there's an increase of 94% for something. And I just can't fathom 94.6%. Can somebody explain that, please?
Is that the buy money? No, this is something for fairgrounds.
Different projects.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering whether that, we don't have one. Yeah, so, all right, we will answer that question in a bit. What's the second question, sir?
That was it.
That was it? 695?
Thanks.
Thank you. Anyone else for public comment?
Motion to close? Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Can I jump up again?
How about if you just walk, it'd be easier.
Somebody give us a...
Yeah, one second, we do have to reopen public.
Yeah.
public.
Motion to open.
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah.
All in favor? You're back on.
Was that what I needed?
Yeah.
This settlement that we're talking about or working on or is approved, can somebody give us a story on that? And can somebody tell me if in fact the lawyers helped us?
Which resolution? I think I know what you're speaking about. Which resolution are you speaking to?
Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell
You
you.
gotta make the, you get the number? I'm pretty sure I know which one you want.
Oh, thanks, Mom. 720.
2024-719.
Yes, sir.
720.
Gotcha.
Okay, 'cause I believe we deserve an answer to what's going on there.
719 is the one, right? So exactly what you're looking for.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I have 720.
It's 719 on that.
19. I know which one.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Anyone else for public comment? Let's try this again.
Motion to close.
Second. All in favor?
Okay.
Director, I do have something on the triad unless there's somebody on that's got me.
No, I was just going to read the table. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just going to say, my information is that we need the increase to do grant work for 2 separate small cities, grant housing, rehab, and ADA improvements at fairgrounds. So it was...
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that?
Those were additional grants.
Both, yeah, additional grants for both ADA improvements and small housing rehab that became available. That's what they're up to.
Okay, very good.
But reading that gives me the idea that they give you a cost or a price or a quote, and then they're increasing it by 94%.
Because we
Am I
increased the
correct
work,
or
we
wrong?
increased the grants that they were applying for
Right.
from the original
The scope of work changed materially,
Yeah.
I think is the point.
I mean, he's not wrong when you view it that way. It absolutely looks like that.
It's crazy the amount of increase, but what is entailed was much more additional to the other previous grants.
They do a lot of work for the county. I wonder if there's an opportunity for somebody to find another organization that might do it less expensive.
We looked around. We did look around, last year, the year before, just to see if there was another organization. We couldn't find one that knew the county as well as this Triad did, and that's why we keep bringing it back. It did as much as the team they brought to the table was more than the other entity could bring to the table. So they covered more areas.
And in fairness to them, the opportunities they came in weren't known about when we started down this road. So that's what this,
Yeah, they bring things to our attention as well.
Right, which we appreciate as well.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Vivian.
All right, as far as 719, which is a litigation matter for the CCJ, at this point, Solicitor, would you like to make a statement on this, or you want me to make the statement?
I'm happy to say what I can, and that's just that it is a matter in litigation. The county has been represented, well represented in my opinion, and it is on their recommendation that you are trying to bring this to a close. And when I say that, I realize it's a profound matter. I say that to a board that wasn't here when this came about, but it's got to get dealt with, and if you try it to verdict, no judge or jury can impose terms. And with the terms comes the ability to have a reasonable tax rate for the future.
This particular settlement was the least expensive of what was advised to us by council. If this went to trial, it would cost the county a lot more. We were, as this board here, was given the task to fix a problem that came before us. Any other matters that come out of this, and we can't speak to that because there may be additional litigation for remedy on the cost that we have here. So at this point, this is the best bet for the county. Unfortunately, it's a very expensive mistake that was incurred by previous administrations again. Unfortunately, our county has not learned that sometimes doing the same thing over and over again leads to insanity. And this board is trying to fix the problems that was created several years back. That's all I've got to say. Anybody else?
I'd just like to add to the director, that we inherited this, which he said, and we looked at and we were being sued, and this is actually a settlement, and it's a less than they were asking for, but we still, and the bottom line is we were paying, as you guys know, the legal fees to defend ourselves, so it was the best course of action, as the director said, that we chose to finally end this to this point, so.
Very good, thank you. Thank you, Commissioner. Okay. Great.
When voting on resolutions, all matters listed under the consent agenda are considered to be routine in nature and having been reviewed by the Board of County Commissioners will be enacted.
1 second. Director, you want to, Stan, I think, is trying to get your attention.
Oh, Stan.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Stan, I'm sorry.
Department head?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, my apologies.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
My apologies.
Thank you. I just want to take this opportunity for my time to thank everybody. This is my last meeting, and I've been here for the past 5 years. I've missed 2 of these meetings. That's including the work group session. I'd be remiss if I didn't say my thank yous. And this board has been wonderful to work with. When Commissioner Albrecht was the director, I bent your ear, I bent your ear, I bent all of your ears. You listened, and that was important. I had a great team that I worked with. John Carr, Paige, Kim. Somebody couldn't ask for a better group. Couldn't ask for a better group that listened and let me speak my mind. And sometimes John would say, oh, here he comes. But then he did say, I'm going to miss him now that he's gone. It was an amazing, outstanding run. And the biggest group that I want to thank, 2, 1, the jail. My time over there was very rewarding. Being the director, the warden, whatever it was that we made up at that time, working in there showed me a new light for the county and some of the workers that we have here. I've been fortunate to work with every department head, almost every person in the county. And you two were here at my first meeting on October 22nd, 2019. And remember what you said? Why do we need a CISO? You did say that. And we talked afterwards. And I said, watch, wait, give it time and see what happens. And that time has made this department, the IT department, one of the best IT departments in the state of New Jersey. Since I've been here with what I would call a work family, was outstanding. Not just with what everybody saw on the outside, but what I saw from the work on the inside from all of them. And for me, the hardest thing I had to do was tell Hal Johnson, who I considered a mentor while I was working under him, tell him that I was going to leave. And the second hardest thing was sitting down with my group and telling them. And it was very emotional for me because I consider them my family, just as I consider everybody else here, but working with them. And it's truly been rewarding. And I can't thank you all enough. Kim, you're going to miss those calls where I just keep bugging you. But it's been great. It's been wonderful. I thank you enough, Director, for all the support you've given me, for everything, for the harebrained ideas that I come up with that really turned out to be good. I can't thank you all enough. And to the citizens, Nancy, thanks for keeping me straight. All right? And then if you didn't get that seat, I was going to make sure that you got it. Don't worry. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Have a wonderful night.
I just want to say it was a pleasure working with you these last 3 years. It's been an honor. You're a gentleman. You do the job. And you're going to be sorely missed by everybody here. But you're not going far, because I'm going to be in your ear now. All right? Because I'm sure we're going to have questions in the future. And I'm sure the new commission will have questions as well. And they're going to come after you. I'll make sure they give me your personal cell phone number.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Okay, anybody else?
Director, just say when he started, stand through ideas out and always look to be proactive and making us better. And when he says that we're one of the best in the state, they looked at us. They looked at the Cumberland County when they were planning things because him and his staff were so proactive on stuff. And a leader pulled all the other resources in the county together instead of one individual out in the middle of nowhere, all working together, solving a problem that we may face. I can't remember if we've ever had any major incident in this county. You hear it all over every other city and some information. We've been lucky because we've had Stan and his staff and the other people throughout the county working together to keep us protected on the net and elsewhere. So I don't know where you're going, but we'll miss you. So hopefully your staff will pick up as usual, but only because of the mentoring you did. So I thank you. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you, Director.
Thank you. Okay.
When voting on resolutions, all matters listed under the consent agenda are considered to be routine in nature and having been reviewed by the Board of County Commissioners will be enacted by one motion. Any item may be removed from the consent agenda at the request of any commissioner or board member, and if so removed, will be treated as a separate matter. Any items requiring expenditure are supported by a certification of availability of funds. Do I have a motion and second to vote by consent agenda on resolutions 2024-675 through 2024-715?
So moved.
Second. Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Do I have a motion and second to adopt resolutions 2024-675 through 2024-715 by consent?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-716, resolution awarding contract for providing as required electrical installation and repair services for the County of Cumberland and the Cumberland County Cooperative Contract Purchasing System Identifier Number 181, CCPS, bid number 24-42. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-717, resolution amending Resolution 2024-481, resolution authorizing application to an agreement with the State of New Jersey Department of Human Services, Division of Mental Health and Addiction Services for the Community Peer Recovery Centers Grant. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-718, resolution approving budget amendment Community Peer Recovery Centers Grant, $375,000. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-719, resolution authorizing and approving settlement in the litigation matter of CCJ Energy Partners LLC versus Cumberland County, docket number CUM-L-713-20. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-720, resolution authorizing purchase from the New Jersey State Contract Vendor for 3 Power Edge R760Xs, tailor-made service for the Cumberland County Department of Corrections. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-721, resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract for providing retiree Medicare Advantage plan for the County of Cumberland. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-722, resolution exercising second and final option to renew contract for providing cleaning services for the Cumberland County Division of Social Services Office, bid number 22-65. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-723, resolution exercising second option to renew contract for providing temperature control and HVAC maintenance services for the Cumberland County buildings. Bid number 21-34. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-724, resolution exercising second and final option to renew contract for providing juvenile crisis shelter bed services for the Cumberland County Human Services Advisory Council. RFP number 22-64. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-725, resolution exercising first option to renew contract for providing drug and alcohol treatment services for Cumberland County Alcohol and Drug Abuse Services Office, RFP number 23-61. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-726, resolution authorizing purchase from New Jersey State Contract Vendor for preventative maintenance and inspection inspections of fixed site generators. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-724, resolution exercising first option to renew contract for providing a probation enrichment and transportation program with life skills component for the Cumberland County Youth Services Advisory Council, RFP number 23-59, resubmission. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-728, resolution exercising first option to renew contract for providing various youth services for the Cumberland County Youth Services Advisory Council, RFP number 24-10. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-729, resolution exercising first option to renew contract for providing various youth services for the Cumberland County Youth Services Advisory Council, RFP number 24-10, resubmission. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-730, resolution authorizing purchase from New Jersey State contract vendor for the purchase and installation of a 4-foot-high CLF fence with top rail vinyl coated for the County Department of Planning and Development. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second. Commissioner Albrecht.
Director, the couple questions on this. I guess Matt's in the room. Reading this is like the first time I'm kind of, is this the little park, the little area that we cleaned up? Correct, Giles. What is the game plan for this park now? I had not heard, and I apologize, I have not spoken to you about it, but
It's okay.
Go ahead.
We have a local recreation improvement grant that will fund the replacement of the fence. So currently, there's a waist-high fence around the property that will be replaced with this fence. And then the grant also provides for playground equipment purchase, which is further down on the agenda.
I see. Is it, you say 4 foot, I mean, how tall is the fence now? You said waist high, so you're getting rid of the metal fence and put this thing in. Can people see through this fence? Can they? So it's inviting. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm trying to picture a vinyl fence that's open. So all right, so it's an inviting park. They can get in. Is one area going to be cut off? Remember, there was one area.
So it's basically split into two. We will have half a soccer field on the southern portion with the netting behind it, and then the northern portion will have the playground equipment and some benches and I believe that's it. Maybe a couple of a small swing set we were able to.
Because it's not a very big lot to do playground equipment and also half a soccer. It's not even half. It's not even a quarter.
It might not. Right.
It's
right. It's
just
going to
to
be
kick the ball around.
A goal with the netting and behind it to capture the balls.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-731, resolution auzing purchase of a playground equipment and wood fiber safety servicing material for the Giles Street Playground Project under bid number ESCNJ 24/65-01 for the Cumberland County Department of Planning and Development, contract number 65 MCES CCPS Co-op Membership Educational Services Commission of New Jersey Approval Co-op number 65 MCES CCPS. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
My vote is absolutely yes. I think this is great. Another measure that this board is supporting to further recreation in the county.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Absolutely.
Resolution 2024-732, resolution authorizing application to and acceptance of the fiscal year 23 Justice Assistant Grant Program for the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety, Office of the Attorney General for the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Make the motion. Or second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-733, resolution approving budget amendment, SFY 2025 Adult Literacy Innovations Program, $445,000. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes, and this is again, this board has tried to work towards these programs, these literacy programs, not just with the library, building a library, but this stuff thrown in. It's what our goal was, to actually get us from the low 21 and move ourselves up. So it's another program.
It's an extension program also for adults as well as trades. It's a very good program that's coming up. Hopefully we can utilize it.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
My vote is yes, and I would like to kind of reiterate the same thing. You know, we do talk about the need to increase literacy rates here in Cumberland County. We talk about libraries, which are great, and they're community centers, but you do absolutely need these programs in place to actually do that and have that effect. And so I'm glad that we are bringing this in. The more services, the better. There are so many people that need for them.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-734, resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract for providing medication-assisted treatment services for the Cumberland County Department of Corrections. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-735, resolution authorizing the receipt of federal funds made available to the Cumberland County Department of Human Services Division of Homeless through the Department of Homeland Security and Federal Emergency Management Agency under the Emergency Food and Shelter National Board Program. Do I have a motion and second?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-736, resolution approving budget amendment, homeless FEMA Emergency Food and Shelter Program, $10,877. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-737, resolution approving 2025 titles and annual salaries for employees not affiliated with a collective bargaining unit in accordance with civil service regulations, NJAC 4A:3-4. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-738, resolution authorizing the execution of a grant agreement and acceptance of funds for the FY25 County Reentry Coordinators Program. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-739, resolution approving budget amendment fiscal year 2025 County Reentry Coordinators Program, $100,000. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-740, resolution approving change order number 1 to contract for providing temperature control and HVAC maintenance services for Cumberland County buildings, bid number 21-34. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-741, resolution rescinding Resolution 2024-642, approving change order number 1 to contract for providing security guard services for the Cumberland County Division of Social Services, the Cumberland County Library in various locations as needed, bid number 22-39. Do I have a motion and second?
Good.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-742, resolution approving change order number 1 to contract for providing security guard services for the Cumberland County Department of Social Services, the Cumberland County Library in various locations as needed, bid number 22-39. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-743, resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract for providing an employee prescription drug program for the County of Cumberland. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
I got to get into the insurance business. I'm sorry. Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor. Yes. Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
I want to get in the same business, so yes.
Resolution 2024-744, resolution authorizing the County of Cumberland to renew its membership in the Cumberland County Insurance Commission. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-745, resolution authorizing a memorandum of agreement between Cumberland County Police Benevolent Association Local 396A and the County of Cumberland / Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office for 3 years effective January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2026. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Before I vote, just congratulations to the administration, everybody that was involved in it. Worked out very well. I think everybody appreciates what you've done. And also to the unions for helping us out also. Thank you. Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
I echo Commissioner Sorrow's statements, yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
The answer is yes, of course. But I just want to say that the administration worked very hard on this. We worked together. We sat down with the prosecutor's office, we came to a very good agreement, and again, saving a lot of positions that may have fled into other counties. And unfortunately, we're having that situation over and over again because we are a lower paying county, and this is another victory, I'd say, for the county in itself to start giving salaries out to people who are qualified that deserve to stay in this county and not fly out of here so they can go into other cities or areas where they can find higher paying jobs. This is our goal is to create Cumberland County to be the best that we can be for the rate levels that we have, and that's a difficult balancing act. Yes, again.
Resolution 2024-746, resolution authorizing application to and grant contract with the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs for the fiscal year 2025 Small Cities Program Public Facilities Fund for ADA improvements at the Cumberland County Fairgrounds. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
My vote is yes, and I'm happy that this is another step forward in our county park system. When I came on board last year, that was a goal of ours, and it was starting with the county fairgrounds, and this is just another step in that multi-phase project to get that going and beginning to establish our county park system, and it starts right here. So yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-747, resolution identifying the CDBG Fair Housing Officer for the fiscal year 2025 Small Cities Program Public Facilities Fund application for the ADA improvements at the Cumberland County Fairgrounds. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
I just want to, I'm remiss because the next ones are all related, is that this is actually, this facility, the fairgrounds, is actually, if people have been out there for the fair or different events, you can see it taking shape, and I get more comments of how it looks and how it's improved over time. So, and I compliment Commissioner Lodes to be on top of this, because this is actually our anchor, is our shining star in the system we're developing. So all these ones coming up. So yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow. Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-748, resolution adopting a grant management plan for the fiscal year 2025 Small Cities Program Public Facilities Fund application for ADA compliant improvements at the Cumberland County Fairgrounds. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-749, resolution adopting a citizen participation plan for the fiscal year 2025 Small Cities Program Public Facilities Fund application for the ADA improvements at the Cumberland County Fairgrounds. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-750, resolution committing to the competitive contracting procurement process pursuant to the NJSA 4A:11-4.1 through 40A:11-4.5 for certain professional services contingent upon fiscal year 2025 Small Cities Grant Award from the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs for the ADA compliance at the county fairgrounds. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-751, resolution authorizing application to and grant contract with the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs for the fiscal year 2025 Small Cities Program Public Facilities Fund for Homeowner Septic Repair Program. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Director, just a comment on this. What I consider these next couple ones are necessary and needed, and I'll vote for them, but it's a Band-Aid. If we don't pursue the sewer system throughout this county, we're missing the boat. Ratables depend upon it, our industrial base, our commercial base depends on it, our housing depends on it. We're losing our housing stock because the septic systems are too much money to replace. So I asked this board that we should be pursuing sewer every which way we can. There was actually money put aside for that. I don't know where it's pursued, but we should be getting back on the southern part of the county and the western part of the county need a sewer system to go through as much as we could do, because the costs are only going to go higher. And again, I say these are Band-Aids. It doesn't solve the problem in the long run. And so I hope this board would commit to doing that in the future. So, thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. I'd say probably this board is in agreement with you on the long run. And you know it's a very long road to hoe as far as getting this done. So, but we are looking at options. So thank you very much, Commissioner.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Just to make a point, we are having meetings and we are moving forward. Thank you. Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-752, resolution adopting a grant management plan for the fiscal year 2025 Small Cities Program, Public Facilities Fund application for Housing Rehabilitation Fund, Homeowner Septic Repair Program. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second. Sorry.
That's it.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director
Yes.
Romero. Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-753, resolution adopting a citizen participation plan for the fiscal year 2025 Small Cities Program, Public Facilities Fund application for Housing Rehabilitation Fund, Homeowner Septic Repair Program. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow. Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-754, resolution committing to the competitive contracting procurement process pursuant to NJSA 4A:11-4.1 through 40A:11-4.5 for certain professional services contingent upon fiscal year 2025 Small Cities Grant Award from the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs for a homeowner septic program. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-755, resolution identifying the CDBG Fair Housing Officer for the fiscal year 2025 Small Cities Program Public Facilities Fund application for Housing Rehabilitation Fund Homeowner Septic Repair Program. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero.
Yes.
Director Soleo.
Yes.
Resolution 2024-756, resolution authorizing assignment of the matter of a complaint made by an employee of the County Department of Corrections. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes? Yes. Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-757, resolution authorizing assignment of the matter of a complaint made by an employee of the County Department of Corrections. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-758, resolution authorizing settlement in the matter of a disciplinary appeal filed by Tabitha Roman. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes, another matter taken care of. So that's, again, something we've taken care of this year.
Resolution 2024-759, resolution authorizing grant application to and acceptance of the New Jersey Division of Mental Health and Addiction Services Alliance to Prevent Substance Abuse Disorder County Grant. Do I have a motion second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-760, resolution approving budget amendment Alliance to Prevent Substance Use Disorder, DMHAS County Grant, $15,000. Do I have a motion second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner Sorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Resolution 2024-761, resolution authorizing agreement between Cumberland County and True North Church for providing church services for the County Department of Corrections. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Albrecht?
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes?
Yes.
Commissioner
Yes.
Sorrow? Commissioner Marchand?
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor?
Yes.
Deputy Director Romero?
Of course, sure, yes.
Director Soleo?
Yes.
Do I have a motion and second to accept the treasurer's report as provided?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do I have a motion and second for authorizing payment of
I'll
all
make the-
salary or wages?
We'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor? Do I have a motion and second to open public comment on new business only?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Okay, anybody for public comment on new business only? Robert, come on. State your name, where you're from.
Oh.
Shoe size, I was thinking.
Robin Patry, Vineland.
Mike Cameron. There you go.
I'm little, right? Robin DePatry, Vineland. I'm here to basically send off our boss and to let you guys know how much he has impacted our department. Good leaders are hard to find, right? We all know that. We've all heard the saying. Stan has been a great leader, really recognized throughout the state and now nationally. He's begun the Cumberland County Cybersecurity Intelligence Group, which we've started here. Commissioner Sorrow has attended one of our meetings. It has brought together other Department of Information Technology leaders throughout the county, banks, medical field, schools, all together. We share information. It has only strengthened this county, and that is due to Stanfield. We're going to miss him. I mean, talk about losing good people. We're losing him to the Department of Homeland Security. Think about that. He's a great asset to this county, and we are going to miss him tremendously. He has transformed our department, and our loss is federal government's gain, I guess. We are losing a giant, both literally and figuratively.
Stan, you should be able to get through the door.
Nancy said.
So, just to let you guys know, we're very sad. We're very sad at the Department of Information Technology, but we do eagerly welcome his replacement, and we hope to see that soon.
We appreciate your
We feel
comment.
how you feel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Public comment? State your name, Sarah, and where you're from.
Jose Soto, Bridgeton. I've been here with the Cumberland County IT Department for over 22 years. I've seen it grow from using dial-up modems to what it is today, and the rate at which it's grown under Stan's leadership has been staggering. It has been my honor and privilege to learn from him, for him to be a mentor, and to know him as a person. He's a great man. He will be missed. So just have to say that.
Very good, thank you. Anyone else? Stan, stop slipping them $20 at a time.
Good evening. My name is Dean Kimber. I'm the CEO of ARC International. We're over on 601 Wade Boulevard. You might know us, some of you might know us as Durand Glass. We've been a staple in the community for about 40 years. We have about 1,000 people working for us, and we put about $50 million in payroll into the county. Why I'm here tonight. We've been working with Congressman Van Drew on looking for support and a resolution to go to the IRS. We are asking the IRS to help us with our ERC credit. Right now, it's about $3.8 million that we're hoping to get back from them. It went on hold. We are hoping that with your support and his support that we can prioritize this through the IRS to get this money for us. The reason that we're doing this at this point is we melt about 200 to 300 tons of glass every day, and we make about 1 million glass vessels every day. So if you have a candle at your home that is in a glass jar, we probably have made that. If you've been to Texas Roadhouse, you've drank from our glasses. If you've bought glasses from Target, you're getting our glasses. So we have a very large impact, and we're melting, as I said, 200 tons of glass a day. In these very large furnaces, we were planning on doing a rebuild of one of them in January.
I'm familiar.
And part of our furnace had a significant problem in it, and we shut it down early. So it prevented us from building the inventories that we were hoping to build, and it prevented us from starting the work as promptly as we could. So our downtime on that furnace is extended. So we are now facing a very significant fiscal challenge. It is jeopardizing potentially our long-term viability within the county. So we are looking for your help and your support as we continue to go forward. I know that he was looking at drafting, I believe, a resolution of support for us and for you to sign so that we could submit that also to the IRS for that support. And I just wanted to mention that to you. We didn't make it on the agenda. I thought we were going to be there, but we weren't today. So I wanted to at least pass that along so that you're aware of the challenges that we're facing.
Thank you. I'm very familiar with your company. Bruce Conti I know well, and I'm a supplier to Durand Glass for years. I'm in the steel industry.
Okay.
So John Hollingshead, if you remember John,
okay,
back in the day. So your plate is well taken. We understand that there's jobs on the line as well, and I know you're through that furnace rebuild right now, if I'm not mistaken. Right. I've already been apprised by it.
And what we're really concerned about is, right now we're at about 800 people within the community get their livelihood from us. Seasonality, you can bring that up to over 1,000. We have about 300 mortgages in the community, about 400 renters in the community. So we have a very significant impact on the community. So if we were to unfortunately not be able to make our way through this, it would have a significant impact, taking $50 million of payroll out of the community, and that's what we're really
And that's something we don't want to see. And whatever we can do that's viable, we will talk with the solicitor, and we'll observe it, the situation, and we'll take it in hand, and we'll talk with the congressman as well.
Director, if I may.
Yes.
If we received anything from the congressman, I haven't seen it.
I have not seen anything.
So what I'm saying to you is that you made the statement that he wrote something for us. If he did, I'm sorry to say, I didn't receive it. So if you could talk to him, or we could talk to him and find out exactly what he had in mind.
Absolutely. We will follow up on that
I saw an
immediately.
email. email that came from the office, that's about it.
Okay.
There was no actual letter of recommendation.
If we can get that, that would help us out.
Absolutely would think so.
Directors, hold on 1 second. What is the EAC credit, if I got that? What's the credit? What are you asking
So
for?
the ERC, the Employee Retention Credit, was a program put together by the federal government to help support organizations that kept their employees on the payroll through the worst of COVID. And so we jumped through a lot of hoops to do everything that we could to keep as many people employed within the community because we knew the impact that would have, and we kept them through. And that had a very significantly negative impact for us, but we felt that that was the right thing to do. So when the credit started coming forward, we were able to submit one for about $3.8 million. Now, that may seem like a lot of money, but when we look at the impact of just the furnace we're rebuilding, it will cost us over $20 million to rebuild that furnace. So the 3.8 is a bit of a drop in the bucket, but it's critical for us.
And you've been waiting for how long for them to act?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, how long have you been waiting for them to act?
Are we about 15 months? What's that?
We submitted in November of '23.
Okay, I'm sorry, November of '23, so about a year.
How long has the furnace been down?
I'm sorry?
How long has the furnace been down?
So the furnace went down on October 6th.
That's when I first started hearing. Okay.
And so it'll be starting back up in February, and part of the challenge is just the timing of getting people here. We were planning on doing it right around the 1st of January, and because it went down earlier, it was very difficult to get those skilled laborers in to help us.
And these jobs are relying upon that furnace.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could you get us information instead of wait maybe for the congressman? Could you get us information the what you would need from us?
Absolutely.
Okay, this way maybe shorten some time. He may be busy or is staffed, and we could act or at least get our part together.
Absolutely, we will do that immediately.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
I would just like to say, I really appreciate you coming out tonight. I'm a daughter of a gentleman who worked in a glass house. My grandfather worked in a glass house, and I know what you do is vital to our community. So thank you so much for bringing this to our attention.
Absolutely. And we know that there's not necessarily a lot that you can do, but every bit of support we want to have there to push that forward, because we care so much about our employees. We want to make sure that we can stay a safe with this community.
Absolutely, thank you.
Anyone else for public comment?
Good evening, how you doing? My name is Esau Martin. I live over in the city, 32 Eagle Street, right off of Grove, a county road. So at Gateway, I am in charge of the Southeast Gateway revitalization. I'm the coordinator. So I am trying to combat the graffiti that's been going on recently in the city, especially in my corridor, which is a 2-mile radius. The parameters are Water Street, Shoemaker Lane, Southeast Avenue, and Route 49. So I see graffiti on a couple of things that I would like to paint over. One of those things are the 2 white brick barriers on Grove Street. I do have pictures if you would like to see them. They are riddled with graffiti at the bottom. I don't know if this part, right after the Taco Bell on Grove Street. There's 2 white barriers on both sides of Grove Street as it starts, and they're little with graffiti. I wanted to paint over them, put some sort of mural on them, but I need your permission because Grove Street is a county road, and I ran into a roadblock for that. So I'm trying to, brick by brick, cover up what they're doing, these vandals are doing to our city, and that's just one area that I have got grant money for, and I'm focused on. If you guys give me the permission, I can start immediately.
Okay.
So I don't know if I wait now or, okay.
If we had something, written proposal?
I sent an email to someone I called. I'm not sure of her name. I apologize for not being prepared, but I will send that to whomever needs to see that email.
You got grant funding?
Yeah, Yes, I already have my own money.
Yeah, you already have your own money, you just
Yes.
want permission to do the project?
Yes, because it's on a county road.
If you can get it to the Public Works Department, so
Yeah.
that way we know it's
Get
going.
it first, get it first.
Yeah,
So it's in admin first.
Thank you. So do I just wait?
yeah, just have
Yeah,
your
Kim will
contact with me.
Kim will get your
We'll get you the address.
her address.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you for
thank you
doing
for
that,
doing
and
that.
thank you for coming prepared and finding the funding to improve the community, we appreciate
I
that.
hate graffiti.
Thank you so much.
And I'm sorry, I do have another question, do you have a plan for what you want to put there?
So I have a steering committee for the Southeast Gateway Revitalization Plan, and they thought it wise to put like autumn leaves of a different color and let the kids put their hands on it. It may be a bit dangerous because those sidewalks, there is no sidewalk really there. So we would use extra precaution to make sure the kids are not in harm's way when they do that. But that was what they came up with.
Okay.
Because I know we do support a lot of projects like this through the Culture and Heritage Committee, where people do come and they're requesting grant funding to do the mural projects, but the location and all of that is sort of part of it. And that there's a whole Culture and Heritage Committee that approves the designs and all of that. So I just want to make sure, we see what's going on there, but, we appreciate your effort. Thank you.
And I do have the sketches, so I will send, I have a muralist that
Just
makes
include all
sketches
of that, yeah.
in the email. Okay?
It might create a roadblock situation if they're going to be doing that process, so that's going to we got to talk about that.
Okay.
So, all right?
Yeah, I'll email and you guys just let me know.
Yes, you got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, appreciate it. Okay,
That's for last.
okay, here we go.
Get ready. Never know what she's going to say. I'm Nancy Ridgway from Upper Deerfield and Fairfield Townships. Got that right, I think. Stan, you're going to be missed, Mr. Fields. I don't know what I'm going to do if I come in here and I don't see you. I hope you keep in touch, though. And I hope all the employees throughout the county has learned about the cybersecurity that Mr. Fields has taught us. I'm sure he's been all over the county and explained to everyone how important the security is on the computer systems. So don't forget, people, I'm going to be watching. On November the 7th, the Office on Aging and Disabled presented a fall festival symposium. 144 citizens registered. I attended and I surveyed a lot of the guests. No one had a negative response. Most people felt that the Newfield National Bank gave a very good presentation, along with county emergency management planning for emergencies in the county that take place. One of the things that they told citizens to do is put your medication and your medical information on the outside of your refrigerator. So if you're passed out on the floor, emergency management comes in your house. They see your medical history. And our county council, John Carr, he explained how important financial planning is. And one thing he said that stuck with me was he said, you need to talk to your family about your last wishes. If your final wishes is to be buried, and someone in your family comes first and says, oh, we got to cremate them, you can't put them back together. And I thought that was a really good statement. There were 37 vendors with information of their services. The CATS bus provided transportation for those in need. A delicious lunch was provided, and the employees and volunteers of the Office on Aging done an excellent job making sure all the needs for the citizens in attendance were provided for. It was a wonderful social and informational event, and hopefully it will be sponsored again. Thank you, Office on Aging. I really enjoyed myself. Happy holidays.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Mr. Chairman.
Anyone else in public comment?
Motion to close?
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Commissioner reports.
All right. Commissioner Marshall, any report?
Thank you, Director. So I think we probably all experienced a dramatic increase in our utility bills, and we probably felt that pretty harshly in the summer. It's my understanding that there is going to be there's a proposed 8% additional increase to utilities. So with that being said, the New Jersey Board of Public Utilities, if you want to be heard, I would suggest calling them and expressing your thoughts on an additional 8% increase to your utility charges. On a brighter note, Stan, you're going to be missed, buddy. You were great at your job, but I really enjoyed Stan as a person. We had a number of great conversations, all centered around our favorite sports team and our complaints about the plays that they call. And Stan, the good news is it seems like they're finally listening to us and they're running the ball. So I'm very happy about that. Last but not least, obviously Thanksgiving's in a couple days, and I just want to wish everybody a happy and a healthy Thanksgiving. I hope you get to spend plenty of time with friends and family and enjoy a great meal. Thank you.
Commissioner Taylor?
Stan, I would just like to wish you the best. You will be sorely missed. I've really enjoyed the short period of time I've had working with you, and I'd like to wish everyone a happy and healthy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Commissioner Director, Deputy Director.
Deputy Director. Wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Stan, I guess you're the main ingredient for the day. I mean, everybody's talking about Stan. I'll miss your football talk every time we see each other, and especially rolling your eyes to me every time I'm up here and I look at you and I look at the crowd. He always rolls his eyes to me, and I want to laugh sometimes, and that's a great feeling to have a person that is not just sitting out there looking at you, is actually looking at you in a way of expressing himself to you, that, there's more than just sitting up here looking at you. I really appreciate the friendship you have given me, in the time that we've been here. Thank you.
You're a Cowboys fan,
Thank you for that.
We won last week.
Thank you, Deputy Director. All right, Commissioner Albrecht.
Just want to, this commission, and I noticed it's going back and forth, but we got a letter from the Morris River Township pointing out, again, that the state of New Jersey is going after property in their area. And right now, they have 66% of their land is owned by the government. It's tough to have a good rateable base if they continue to take some of the best land available and make more rules that overlap. So I asked this commission, we take a stand. I noticed some of the comments. I don't really understand the comments. We're not really. All we want to say is that the state should respect the townships. If they're going to make rules and they go take the land that they leave open, they have a problem. And I'll point out that Southern State, if it does go back to the township, is reserved land. It's also they made and they did that because they needed to more preserve farmland on a prison. On a prison, they did it. So it's captive land already. So So I wish this commission would take a stand on that. And that just doesn't affect Marsh River Township. It's commercial, it's down township, it's all the townships that the state, if they want a piece of land, they go after it. So it's a big issue, and what I found out, it's not just here, it's also in Cape May, it's also in the county. The state's doing it everywhere. It just affects us a lot more because of our nation. Lately, been working on part of the problem. We've talked numerous times about the homeless issue. I was told, I don't know if I said this before, that the county does 2 out of 3. There's a model out there that the state of Missouri is doing, and we do 2 out of 3 that they're doing. It's a successful model to get homeless off the street, handle mental issues, drug addiction. I just let you know that it's hopefully we get the third leg or the third part of the stool, and I would like the commission, when we do that or we get to that part, to review it and look at it as a plan to actually attack the problem. Another one of those lists that we're on. Homeless is not just homelessness, it's mental and drug addiction. So I can read my hand right here. I'll say it's a bandwagon here, but he deserves it. Yeah, Stan came when I was director, had ideas that I like people to have ideas, and he saw it, had a vision of what needs to be done, and I said, well, what's the problem? And he implemented it, and he didn't just say, well, he made it a model for the state that they solved, and I guess that's why he's going, because they see that he took the initiative and got everything together. I can't be more pleased, and I love it when Cumberland County we're ahead of the game, we're tops, we're not behind, we're doing what we lead, and Stan definitely led. I really appreciate him, and I wish him luck wherever he's going. I apologize, I don't know, but I wish him luck because they'll make us proud because he came from Cumberland County or is here, so it's really nice. So, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and thank you.
Commissioner Sorrow.
3 things. One, our clerk brought something up last night that I didn't know about, and I think you should repeat it, how transparent we are. They said 5 out of 6, which is not true. It's actually 6 out of 6.
I emailed them and asked them.
Okay, and tell them to straighten that out.
I did.
But it has to do with how we...
I have it all right here, remote monitoring. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, you want it?
Yeah.
Remote monitoring, the meeting time happens after regular business hours. Video of the meeting is available within 24 hours. Audio is available within 24 hours. There's remote participation available, and the meeting agenda is available before the meeting online. And the one thing they didn't mark us on was that there is remote participation available. That was the only point we missed. And that tied us with Atlantic County. However, they missed that point. We do have it, so we are the only one that scored a perfect 6 on the Cape May Herald's government transparency rating. So that makes us #1 in South Jersey.
That's how damn good we are. That's the one thing I wanted to bring up. Second, if you ever get a chance, and I hadn't been out there in a number of years, and that is the shelter out on Mays Landing Road. Jill Lombardo and her staff do an amazing, and I literally mean this, an amazing job for what they have. It's just unbelievable how many people, how many lives they touch. And I sincerely mean this. It is just phenomenal. I probably spent, I don't know, 2.5 hours with her, just going through all the different aspects. The big warehouse that they have. The people are so dedicated to getting the food out to individuals. I don't know how many thousands of turkeys were given out.
10,000.
10,000 this past week. It's just, if you ever get a chance, you have to go out there and see her, and you'll be surprised. The buildings are, when I first went out there, again, that was at least 15 years ago. The buildings were not in the greatest condition. They're really nice. I mean, they really are nice right now. They really fixed them up, and she has done a spectacular job. So I just want to give kudos to her. And if you get a chance, please go out there and see. Last thing, Stan. I never really thought you were that good. I mean, I don't even like you. So how am I supposed to give you kudos and stuff? You're a great guy. We're going to miss you. I am pissed, though. I'm not supposed to use that word, but I am that you're leaving, okay? And you didn't even tell me. And we discussed that. I had to hear it a different way. Really, I wish you the best. You have to do what's good for you and your family, and that's always important. Family comes first. Family always comes first. So God bless you. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, you and your family, and I wish you the best of luck. I hope everything goes well for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner?
Stan, you are the main event tonight because you are the main event, right? And, I'm just mad at us that we've been talking about you so much for the last couple years because, that made you a pretty a hot commodity for everybody else. But I have to say, it's just, you have been something that we have been so proud of here in Cumberland County. And, consistently so. And so thank you for being a beacon of pride for all of us here in Cumberland County and the work that you've done. That's been a tough thing here in Cumberland County over the years, we know that, but you have consistently been a point of pride. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for being an excellent leader and showing our staff and our county and our administration and all of our departments how to lead and how to lead with integrity. We really appreciate that. And you can come back now, okay? You can say it was just a joke, right? We're going to be sad to see you go. I would like to I want to thank Ace Glass for coming in tonight during Glass. I'm going to call you Duran, sorry. But thank you for coming and bringing this to our attention. It absolutely would have an incredible negative impact on our community if we were to lose you, God forbid. But before that, I want to say what an incredible impact you have already had in keeping people employed and keeping the doors open in our terrible crisis time of COVID. So thank you for doing that. I'm mentioning integrity a lot today, but that really is fantastic that we have two shining examples of integrity. Thank you for keeping the doors open. Thank you for keeping employees going and food on the table and mortgages and rents paid in that terrible time. And I would ask this board that we support whatever Congressman Banger's efforts are to help you get those credits back and get that small drop in the bucket, but it's every drop you're going to need to get back to where you need to be with productivity. So I would ask our board to support that when that comes across our desk for sure.
Thank you.
I also want to say I am the liaison to Culture and Heritage, and we do approve a lot of grants here in the meetings, but Culture and Heritage does their own set of grants, and we just approved our 26 grants to support various arts, painting, murals, acting, theater, all kinds of stuff. We supported 26 grants across the county, festivals, everything. $298,000 was spent. That's not all of the county money. This board, we give $30,000 that we contribute, and then there are matching funds that come in from the state. The state is, as they're cutting everything, is probably going to be cutting these funds as well. And so that's a conversation that I'd like to have with this board at some point, that perhaps in the years to come that we look at increasing that funding, because there are so many groups that do benefit from supporting the arts here in Cumberland County, and that, after all, is what gives life its bloom, are the arts here in Cumberland County. And it's something really important to a lot of people, families, individuals, and as an educator, I'd be remiss if I didn't say my students. And I wanted to end on a high note, but you stole my thunder a little bit with our transparency. And I have to say, it's a pretty exciting thing. We came in here, I know I did, and I think a lot of my colleagues here did as well. We had things that were important to us to fight for. Drug and alcohol support, mental health support, improving recreation, improving education. and improving transparency in government. That was something that, we were really banging the doors down on. And to be #1 in South Jersey, when we're always told that, Cumberland County's been 21 out of 21, and we just eked it up to 20 out of 21. But man, to be #1 in this category of transparency in South Jersey is pretty impressive. So congratulations to the administration for making this happen. I know it's not easy getting the phones going and, posting everything on the website, and sometimes it acts up. So I just want to thank you for helping us to be #1 in transparency in South Jersey. Thank you, guys. And have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Commissioner. I'm going to save most of my comments for next month. But first of all, I want to thank you for taking initiative as a citizen to start taking care of your own community. That's very, very rewarding to us to see that we have constituents here that want to take care of their community. You should be commended for that, and I'm sure Commissioner Lodes will be of assistance to you possibly in the near future, and we'll do what we can for you. ARC International, know you well. One of the first crystal stoneware on my whiteboard many years ago, or that's 30, 40 years ago. I understand. I used to work in Millville for 25 years, right across the street from me. I was the sales manager of Kane Steel. We supplied you for years, and we still actually do business with you now as another company out there. I would have to recuse myself from anything, but I will have the commissioners take a look at it. And again, we'll look at what the congressman is offering, and we'll present it to the solicitor and make sure that it's all, hunky-dory, as they say. You are a staple in the community. You've been around a long time, and we'll do what we can to help support you, because to lose, I think the number was about 150 employees at ARC. Is that correct? So about 150 employees at ARC? Not Duran, but ARC. Duran is about 800 with ARC, correct?
Correct. Well, all in.
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with your company, so.
We're about 800 this time of year, 1,000 in unit.
1,000? Okay. And you're French-owned, if I remember right?
Sort of. Actually, we are actually now American-owned, but our holding company is based out of France, because that's where our largest facilities have.
Very, very nice people. I've met them over the years. You're a good company, and we hate to lose you, and we'll do what we can. And again, we'll present this to the solicitor to see what we can do. But as far as anything else is concerned, I'll hold out all my other comments for the next month. I want to thank everybody here, all our department heads. I want everybody to get out of here, have a very safe Thanksgiving. All right? Enjoy your meals. Enjoy your family. Don't talk politics. Because you see what happens real quick. And unless you don't like them, then you can be saying it. But more importantly, I just really am honored to serve these last 3 years, and I will keep my comments for December. So thank you very much for coming, and I think we could probably ask that we have any reason for an executive session.
No executive session.
So then at that point,
Motion to adjourn.
there you go.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC. Programming that serves the South Jersey market.